It's about discovery, and both Mark and Jeff are maybe the Lewis and Clark, and they help people really get to know a place. They are relationship-based and not transactionally based. And because of that, they don't bring a sense of timeline and urgency and pushing to you. They are responding to you and your needs.
To be honest, they really took us under their wing from the get-go, and were introducing us to restaurants that we might want to try, and neighborhoods that we might like, and they were really attuned to what, at our stage of life, what sort of neighborhood and area we might be most comfortable, which was really nice.
The house we bought, it's really nice, but needs some updates. And Jeff was very realistic about the updates that it needs to make it feel like what we want, and gave us a good estimate and provided us with a contractor to really turn it into the home that we wanted it to be.
And you can tell he has years of experience.
Yes.
Because he's got all the stories to back it up over the years.
They're really able to sense trends and the way that things are moving in the real estate market. They always follow up with, market reports so that you can get a sense of where things are going. Their knowledge and understanding of where they work, I think, is bar none.
One of the things I like about them is sometimes a house would come up and they would go, yeah, that's not a good house. You're not going to be happy there. And I think that is valuable information. They were always right.
I think Jeff has a very high design and high aesthetic. He knows where quality is. Mark does too. But Mark then drills down into the data, and Mark can do really top-end analysis, and between them, they paint the picture both from an aesthetic point of view and a market-based point of view.
And we quickly were able to weed stuff out through him. We kind of we'd see a house pop up, say, this is our house. And he'd be like, well, but you haven't thought about this, this, and this. Okay, that's not our house. And that's super helpful. He wasn't ever I go back to being pushy, It wasn't about selling a home. It was trying to find the right place for us.
At their core, they are generous people, and that kind of exudes out of them in working with their clients. They are always willing to share time, talent, and in case of a nonprofit, treasure in a way that's really meaningful.
Here's the other thing. This better make the video. We walked out of halftime of a playoff football game to come and do this. And I would, Mark's one of those kind of people that, I'd come and do that for him. I just respect him enough to do that.
Not if the Seahawks are playing, though.
Wow.